Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm sharing 12 illegal Bedwars tips and tricks for mobile. Want to dominate your matches? Stick around. Tip number 1. Are you constantly being outgeared by your opponents? Knock them into the void with this simple trick. Go to the edge of the map and build up 5 blocks. Wait for your enemy to come to the pole and jump behind them and hit them into the void. Here it is in a match. Tip number 2. If a player is approaching you on a bridge, build 2 blocks up and bridge towards them. They should normally be stuck and very confused. Now you can mine the blocks under them or suffocate them. Tip number 3. When using the Lani kit, which many players have, use the scepter when falling in the void to clutch and teleport to your teammates. I haven't seen anyone use Lani like this before. Whenever you're losing a fight, just jump into the void and teleport back to your teammates. Tip number 4. Block clutching is one of the essential skills inside Roblox Bedwars and can save you in many situations. Just spam blocks facing the wall when you're falling in the void. It is also very useful for mining beds. Block clutch on the side of an enemy base. When they start mining the block above you, jump up and surprise attack them. Tip number 5. When being outgeared or on low HP and using a movement kit such as Jade or Agni, build up as quickly as possible to max height. Then attempt to knock your enemy off. If you get knocked off, use your special ability to clutch. Tip number 6. When being chased by an enemy, go to a bridge with a 2-block gap and build up. This will send your enemy flying into the void. Tip number 7. When fighting an enemy who is winning the fight, jump off the map and throw a pearl back at your enemy. This will make him think that you fell in the void, but in reality you are actually behind him. Pearl clutching is a useful skill to have because it can save your life in many situations. Tip number 8. Camera view. I like using first person or shift lock for fighting as it allows you to aim at your enemy. Have your cursor pointed at the enemy gives you a couple extra blocks of reach, which leads to more combos. I would recommend going in first person for bridging or building up, and also bowing because it's easier. I use my left thumb and right index finger for moving and looking around, and my right thumb spamming the sword and jump button. You should always be strafing around your opponent to try and get behind them. Tip number 9. Get a teammate to distract the enemies in their base while you go mine the bed. This can be made fast if you have an axe. Tip number 10. The treehouse map is the most overpowered map for getting kills and resources. Simply jump out of the window and land on this edge. Next, go steal all their iron and emeralds by putting them in your personal chest. You can access it by building up here. Many people will try and jump down and try and kill you. Make sure you walk into the wall and spam your sword. This is very OP if you have a baguette. I managed to get 15 kills on this one team and stole a bunch of their diamonds and emeralds from their tier 3 gen. Tip number 11. Whilst you're getting your teammate to distract the enemies, you can block yourself up in the bed and mine in peace without getting hit. Make sure to place the blocks you mined behind you so the enemy can't reach you. Tip number 12. Wall hopping. You can jump over 3-block walls by doing this simple trick. Simply use your right index finger to flick your screen left and right while jumping. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe.